Like this corpse here is burning. So eventually the fires will get rid of the skeletons, I guess. My beautiful forest. So someone was asking about this yesterday. This massive forest fires. When this gets big enough, it's starting to be there. There's gonna be rain, like right about now, to put out the flames. Because this is quite laggy. Well, it's not too laggy at the moment, but it can get. I mean, imagine if the whole map was burning like this. It will get fairly laggy. And the rain is the anti-lag mechanic built into the fires, that when it gets too big, it starts raining. Should be decaying. Yeah, they should be, definitely. Although, depending on many things, well, here's the rain. Skeletons can survive a long time. I mean, we wouldn't have archaeology if skeletons didn't survive. Well, yes, we still would have archaeology. Oh, I'm down. Because we still find items. But we also find Stone Age skeletons. Or at least pieces of bone. Your old colony is laggy from the amount of colonists. Yeah, they can definitely cause a lot of lag. Sandam. I've noticed that idle colonists cause much more lag than normal colonists who are actually working on stuff. Unless they burned up again. Well, actually, burned bone survives much more than well, unburned bone. Especially like when you are talking about like Stone Age bones, they're all burned pretty much. The burning makes them survive better. Yes. Also, that also beers. Also, how much they survive depends on like soil composition and humidity and all kinds of things. Like soil in Finland is very acidic, so organic matter survives really badly in the ground, and that's why you pretty much never find like proper skeletons or anything in Finland that are older than a couple hundred years. They just decay away due to the acidity. It's all the iron in the ground and all that makes them go. Unless you get them in like a waterlogged area where they are constantly in water, then they survive much better. But even then, they not that well. Yeah. Although I like the situations and when you are limited on materials. Not when I'm trying to build like a spaceship, but when I'm building something else. I like the fact that you have to buy stuff and pretty much scavenge the whole map for different things. I like that. Why are you going cloud watching all the way there? In the middle of the marsh. Good job, Sandam. Other problem was storage. Food storage maybe, Sandam? Was that your problem? Nowhere to place stuff and no traders to buy it. It's really annoying when sometimes you get like 0 traders coming your way and you have like insane amount of stuff lying everywhere. I think there should be a... With the comms console, there should be a way to call in traders as well. Maybe randomly they come or don't come when you call them, or there needs to be some kind of cost involved. Like you need to have a certain amount of silver you need to give them just to get them there. Make it worth their effort to come to trade with you. I would also really love if you could trade with different factions on the planet. Start a shop and sell shit for the wandering, visiting visitors. Sell the latest human leather, cowboy hat fashion items to the visiting people. Tribal wear was overflowing everywhere. I have an easy fix for you, Sandam. Couple Molotovs. Suddenly you have room for everything. Oh, uranium. This is the uranium project that rained down during the fallout. And a bulk goods. We can sell the uranium. Let's see. Do we have anything else to sell? Yes, human goods. And all the doggy parts as well. You can sell it. Let me see that how it lands. Mod request. I was thinking that a mod centered around Fallout universe created by Interplay and Bethesda would work rather well with this game. Yes, it would. Instead of having only 3 refugees land on the planet to either start a colony or build a ship and leave, why not awake from cryo sleep years after nuclear war to rebuild civilization with random or set number of people and resources from your world? Imagine if you wanted an easy start, so you have a control world that does everything that is needed to rebuild properly. For instance, you have good weapons, good facilities, plenty of resources to start with, and skilled people who get along rather well and just need to expand and build something like Walled City from Fallout 2. If you wanted a more difficult start, you would be given a world that was set of social experiment. For instance, for a world start off with a bunch of people who don't like each other. Their only weapons are rocket launchers, or all your occupants are pacifists, etc. Items like power armor, range weapons, miniguns, turrets are already in the game, but I think jumpsuits have been added. Tribals, blah blah blah, already in there. No super mutants or coals. Easy addition as well. One thing, radiation mechanics, that's already in the game as well, because we have the toxic fallout, just utilize that. How would one area Johnson? Yeah, like certain areas only having that. It's kind of difficult to do at the moment, I think. Yeah, that actually would be a nice idea. Hey ZRZ. A lot of that stuff is already doable. Halfdance can just prepare carefully. Take all the stuff he says you need, all the high-tech gear and all that, and building materials, and build your wall. So you can pretty much do that with just with the prepare carefully and base game. But a couple of the other things he mentioned there should be able to do with a mod as well. Sell everything, buy blast still. Pretty much. I am doing more or less that. I'm selling everything but my necessary materials and food. Still, blast steel is expensive as hell. For space enthusiasts, which we already know, you can see Jupiter and Venus, the night sky, close together tonight. You can see them if I look in the west. GMT +2. Interesting CRC. Well, I don't think we can, because we live up here in the north. Stupid Finland with no nights during summertime, just endless sun. So it's probably not dark enough to see anything. Just got thought of technologically superior factions that always would be peaceful, just passing by on map in larger numbers, but if you attack them, you could get some technology advanced weapons like this, more sci-fi ones. That would be really nice, Pierrot. They could also come to buy stuff like, I mean, even if they are like high-tech faction, they could still need some base supplies like maybe wood and food and stuff like that. They would buy that from you. And silly tribal trinkets and stuff like that. Pay you with some silver and steel and stuff like that. And maybe possibly with high-tech gear as well. I saw a picture as well, Sandam, but that's not same as seeing it with your own eyes. That is a nice idea, Pierrot. I mean, that could go really well with the idea I had that you can sell stuff to visiting vendors or buy stuff from them and they come passing by every now and then. And you can start your shop. I guess your high-tech faction is pretty much a Brotherhood of Steel, Wandering Pie. Ooh, shoddy blue sculpture. Lolita Cabrera becoming madly violently insane while attempting to disrobe. Nice. So who did this? Joy Punk? How's your art now? Not too good. How much beauty is this? 18. We'll sell that statue. Still are in that are like protecting people in area for food recruits and supplies. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Hold on, skin. That would be cool in this game as well. Maybe they should not be friendly immediately, like cautiously neutral towards you, and you have to prove your worth to them before they start trading with you. This game has so much opportunities, so many things that there could be in this game, and should be in this game, and probably will be in this game eventually. Jacob and you are conspiring against Sandam? Very possible. I mean, you are a psychopath, cannibals. When the food runs low, someone might turn into snacks. This place, the ports were here earlier. So I just built the hospital bed there without a need to make a new extra room. It was easy access. It's not the best. It should be somewhere else, really. Like build a proper room here or something. It's nice. It's kind of strange the game actually doesn't have windows. I mean, we do have the embrasures now we can make, but there's not like windows in this game at all. There should be windows. We need 340 more blast steel. Jacob is starving. Can you feed Jacob? Something to chew on or your back will get worse. Ah, that sucks, Halvdansken. Hopefully it's nothing too bad and just from the bump you got. I mean, it is from the bump you got, of course, but... not like an actual issue with your back. Come on, Randy. Send something. Mechanoids? I'm fine with that. This is a small problem with Randy. Sometimes Randy, it's just this dry season, nothing happens. Visitors, pods, nothing else. Mad animal who gets shot by the turrets immediately. Or a bulk goods vendor when I have nothing to sell. Guess we could start selling wood. That's gonna give me like 2 pieces of blast steel. No, 4 pieces. Ooh. When was the last time? I don't even know. So probably not this year. It's been a long time since I played with Cassandra. Switch to Cassandra. Nah, I wanna finish this with Randy. Extreme. I think I'll play her next time. How bad is Cassandra on Extreme, by the way? Have you tried? Next time will be tomorrow? No. This will be last one I do with this alpha, I think. Once we are done with this playthrough, we'll very likely switch to Prison Architect, so that's probably tomorrow. Yeah, I have no idea as well, beer. Should have written that down. I wonder what's gonna be in the next update. And I also wonder if the next version will be on Steam. Because Tynan has been working on Steam integration. Does that mean Steam version soon? Let's see. Trade ship. Pirate merchant. Yes, yes. Sell. They don't have anyone to sell. Interesting. What a shitty vendor. They had like nothing. So Tynan has been working. Yesterday he added a bunch of bug fixes, AI work sounds, AI treatment sounds. Then he added a Steam non-Steam build, process works, Steam workshop, basically works, mod uploading, updating, consuming, bug fixes, work on Steam workshop integration, proper mod uploading, updating, improved mods page interface. Started creating proper Steam, non-Steam build process using defines. Relaxing Sunday bug fixing. Some late night bug fixes. Steam workshop integration. So yeah, he's working on the Steam support now. So that probably means we're gonna get Steam version soon. I mean, why would he be working on all of that Steam support if the game was not on Steam? I mean, of course you need to make that at some point, but he wanted to wait till the game is finished enough to put it on Steam. And I would imagine you would work on those features at that point when you want to get it on Steam. No point making code that's not going to be used for months, especially if things change on the way. So I think it's pretty safe to say that either the next alpha or after that we're gonna get the Steam version of this game soon. Traders became really bad. Yeah, they've been kind of shit. They've been getting progressively worse over time, over a few updates now. Especially because it's so hard to get like good money now. Selling slaves and all that. Buying slaves is really annoying because they cost so much. Buying something like a power armor is like impossible. And all that, and making money other than selling slaves and human parts and all that, and what loot you get from them. Actually getting money is difficult, a bit too difficult, I would say. The statue crafting or sculptures is not that good, to be honest. Unless you get that master crafter who can make those. But it's pretty much either you don't get anything and it's not worth your time, or you start getting something out of that. Decent money. There's no like middle ground. It's either nothing or good. And you need 20 skill artists to make quick statues. And even with that, it takes a long time to make a statue, so you don't get that much money. Wouldn't mind if there was some better ways to make money. I don't think the potato farming also is not the best possible. So do you think we will get Steam keys even if we bought the game just a few months ago? I think yes. He did change the thing saying on his webpage that he cannot promise that you will get a Steam key after if you bought the game after a certain time period. But that's because Steam changed their policies that you cannot promise those anymore. But I would still expect you to get that Steam key even if you bought the game today. He just cannot promise that you will get it, but I'm very sure you will get it. Yeah, it is a killer orc, but people who bought the game before that certain date, it was promised that they will get a key, and people who buy after that, he cannot promise that you will get a key, but it's very likely that you still will get a key. And I would be very, very, very surprised if everyone who bought the game from the website didn't get a key. It's just that he cannot go out running and say this. Yes, everyone will get a key because Steam doesn't allow you to say that anymore, but you can still pretty much do it. There's been some developers abusing that, promising shit to everyone and then not delivering on those promises when it actually gets to Steam. Like some people have been abusing the green light system and saying, oh, if you vote us on the green light, everyone who voted will get a Steam key for the game, which of course is not gonna happen. So Steam had to change their policies and say that you cannot promise something like that anymore. And that of course affects the nice and reasonable developers as well. They cannot promise any shit, even though they will very likely keep their word on that. It's the same old. Few people ruining the shit for everyone. Number 4 or something, yeah. But we have such a terrible mood. Ugly environment, feeling bad. Joy deprived. Well, I know why you are angry, because you're in a bed. Can you go treat him? Well, feed that guy first. Broken berserk. Stay. Good job, Jacob. Oh, don't you go there. Oh, come on, Jacob. Can you stop attacking everything that you see? Poor Jacob. Hey Jacob, can you get the gun while you're there? You idiot. Welcome back, Halfdansken. With your bad bag. Oh, can you treat his wounds as well? Crack. Oof, that's not good. At least it's just a small crack and not totally broken or anything. Thanks for the follow, Joshua Droid. On Twitters. Not sure if you're here, but thanks anyways. Also, thanks for the follow, Man in the Mask on YouTube. Humble Gamer Bundle. Yeah. To deliver Steam keys to everyone who bought the game. Half done, good. Fallout comic. Fallout New Vegas comic. Interesting. Yes, how does. They replied to the missing part, and they will mail it tomorrow. And they gave me a discount voucher for next time.
Se kaattaminen löytyy mulle hirveästi nouttikata edestä. Et sä osaat Sun voin tarkistaa, onko ongelma oikeassa, mutta se ei voi klikata edestä.
Yeah. Do you need help?
No.
1 second, I need to go help my wife. I'll be back in a second. No, it was not Enzo. But he's working on Steam integration, so I wouldn't expect it to be long time. I mean, if you're working on for the support for Steam and getting a key sender, key giver system ready, it kinda hints you are about to release your game on Steam. be nice to know how much is this discount they gave me for next purchase. Although, really good customer service. I got my miniature order, one of them today, and it was missing one piece. And I sent them a mail that this specific piece is missing, and they sent me a reply immediately back today. Well, not immediately, but I woke up, sent them a mail around 3 or so, and they answered now. It's 10, so 9 hours later they answer. No questions asked. They're like, sorry, we'll send you the missing part, and here's a discount coupon. I'm really happy about that. They've been really good service otherwise as well. Yeah, exactly, killer. I don't know how does it, not this week, because I'm still missing stuff like that. The annoying part about the missing a piece is that that piece is one of the really important pieces, so I cannot really do anything until that comes. I also need to get some clue, which I actually did get today, so here's my clue I needed, because the plastic glue I was using last time doesn't work with the resin models. They just don't give a shit. Oh, you put some glue on me? Well, tough luck. I'm not gonna stick anything still. So I need to get another clue today. Now I have it. Plus I still need to get some paints and stuff as well. That might be next week or something, I don't know. It's a weapon, half-done skin. Well, it's the weapon and arm, so it's kind of important piece for your miniature if you're missing the whole arm and the weapon. Cannot really do anything without that. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if it's just a random piece, but if you're missing a total full arm from your miniature, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, and so I'm going to do it, but it's not gonna be this week. Also, I don't exactly know when I'm gonna do it. It's not this week at least. And depending when I'm going to Helsinki to my family, that might also cause it to be a bit later. But I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely doing it. I just don't know when it's gonna be yet. I mean, not this week, and if it comes to too close to my Helsinki trip, then I'm probably gonna wait till after the trip, because I don't wanna start it now, then be gone for a week or two, and then come back. I might wanna start fresh when I come back, and then keep working on that. More beavers. The beavers are whatever on this map, so basically extra food. Can you show figurine you bought from that? Well, it's kind of difficult to do it now. How done? I can take some pictures and show those later on. Well, not today, but post on Twitter or whatever, or show on the stream later on, but not right now. Are you doing a multi-cam setup? Well, I have only one cam, this one, so we'll have to work with one cam for now, Enzo. And see how it goes with that and work from there. So it's gonna be, for starters at least, just one cam that shows preferably the miniature and what I'm working on. And not my face. That's why you're missing out on everything, Halfdansken. Not seeing all the nice information and wondering when the stream is happening and all that. Because you're not following on on Twitter. Yeah, definitely. And so it's fine for starters, definitely. Just need to get a. I don't know how to set up the cam and all that yet either. I need to figure out a nice setup for that as well. But Twitter is not about being social. Twitter is a way to get information. That's the proper way to use it. You don't go on Twitter and do discussions and shit. You go there to see all kinds of information like games releases and when streams are coming up and all the vital information. You are using it wrong if you are using it as a social thing. I'm missing about 300 Blastil now, Sandam. Not too bad. Well, it's still almost half of the starting. We needed 850 Blastil at the start, so I have like 550. Out of that now, so almost 2/3. It's news source for you? Yeah, exactly. Announcement widget. Yeah, it's like a news feed more than a social thing for me as well. You see no reason to be on Twitter myself since you have no one to broadcast my announcements to. Yeah, but you don't need to broadcast or do tweets yourself. You can use to follow people yourself. I mean, I don't tweet out other than my streams every day, more or less. That's pretty much what I do. Maybe some YouTube videos every now and then and some other stuff as well. But very little anything else. And I mainly use to follow people and companies and stuff where I want like news of their new releases or games or rumors and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, Enzo. Bill fishing for Twitter followers? Yeah, well, it is helpful. It is helpful, Halvdansken. The more followers you have everywhere, the better, of course. Especially if you tweet out and you actually have some followers to tweet to.